to G Reactions. We are back with another one. Make sure y'all keep watching and watch the whole thing through. You feel me?
Chunky, look up there at the camera.
So, we about to get into it. Thank y'all for the support. You see what the title is. Thumbnail. Hey, let's get into it. And make sure you keep watching all the way through.
Plaintiff Unique Bunch says she and the defendant were best friends until Unique moved away in 2012. Unique claims after she moved back and reconnected with the defendant, she confessed to Unique that she was homeless and prostituting. Unique suing her former friend for a bounce check and overdraft fees.
Oh yeah, this is in 2012 alright. People don't even write checks no more like that. So
Yeah. Everything's just card now, transfer.
I mean, people still use checks, but you know, they don't use it as often.
Old people use checks.
Sometimes I have to use a check.
You owe.
Nigga, you owe.
Defendant China Dean insists Unique is lying because she never confessed anything about being a prostitute, and she does have a home. China believes Unique is making all of this up because she simply doesn't like China.
Start with you.
Your Honor, China was like a best friend to me. I mean, pretty much my sister. We grew up in the same neighborhood. At one point when I was around 14 years old, my family took her and her family into our home, and I shared my room as well as my own bed with her and two other people. I left
For how long?
It was for a few months.
Okay.
In 2012, I left and moved to Atlanta, and I came back last year in August and reconnected with China, and she was not the same person she was before I left. She was into all types of things like prostituting, hanging with the wrong crowd of people. I just didn't know who she was anymore. I was confused.
When did she become a prostitute?
I don't know exactly when she began.
When did she become a prostitute? It must have happened when she got on crack. Crackhead.
Babe, how you know she on crack?
Cuz on Judge Mathis. Come on, Judge Mathis. Don't block my stuff again, man. I already made one, man. He copyrighted my shit, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Began doing it, I just know she told me.
Oh, she told you.
With her own mouth, yes.
Excuse me, that is incorrect. I've never told her anything like that.
What were you all discussing when she said that? That does sound... Go ahead.
We hadn't talked in a very long time, so she was just catching me up on things, and she told me that she was doing some stuff that she wasn't so proud of, and I asked her, well, what are those things? And she told me she was prostituting to take care of her son.
On the first instance that you spoke, after how many years?
3 years.
Haven't talked to her in 3 years. China.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
Hey, how are you?
Talk to you in 3 years. Everything been all right?
Yeah.
What you been up to? Selling it?
And the crazy thing, where's he from?
Who?
The judge.
I don't know where you from.
Because that sounds like so stupid. If he was saying,
What would I say? That I'm selling my body?
no, I know about you was talking to somebody.
You said, oh yeah, I'm over here throwing that cover of ears. Throwing that penis around. Slinging that long meat everywhere. Like, come on.
Sorry.
So now y'all know. Now y'all know. She just like the people at work. You just see the top part, so that's what she, yeah.
First thing on her.
I mean, it's not the first thing out of her mouth. It was just the main thing that caught my attention.
What did you say? to her, your friend who said, I'm prostituting myself?
I told her I was upset with her for doing that because she's better than that.
Did
She's
you
a
ask her
woman.
why she was doing that?
She needed to take care of her son and that she was homeless. That is what she told me.
All right, and what was your response?
I told her she needs to do better than that.
All right,
That's
you
not
didn't say,
okay.
I'll try to get you some help? You
I couldn't help her.
You don't have anybody to help you? What about your parents? You didn't delve deeper into why and what she should do? Give her some advice other than to say, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yes, I did.
That's not nice.
I did.
That's definitely not true. I wasn't
Let me hear
homeless.
from you. You give
I
me some
wasn't
background.
homeless. Had my own place.
You wasn't homeless when you were doing that?
I mean, I wasn't doing that at all.
Oh, okay.
And the fact that she said that I was homeless, that's why I was doing it, and I needed money to take care of my son, it's a lie. It makes no sense. I had my own place, and I was raising my baby just fine.
Why do you think she's making this up?
Because she doesn't like me anymore, and we got into it. We've been friends for a while, and we've got into it a couple times. The first time we got into it was when her and a group of girls had jumped me and my sister, which was in 2011.
That's incorrect.
But the reason, I didn't even know it was her until about a month later when we talked on the phone and stuff, and she had told me. And the reason she said she jumped in is because her family said, you know, if your family's fighting or your cousin's fighting, you're jumping in too.
You all do a lot of confessing to each other of the wrong things. This time, she didn't.
Hey, it's true. That's how we were raised. Like, if your people fighting and you jump in, it ain't no one-on-one if it's something like that. Like, but that's you know, when you small, you know, knee high. When you little, you feel me? But if that's your people, that's your home, that's your homie, that's your homegirl, homeboy, whatever. Nah, you don't do that. You supposed to stop the fight. You like, nah, I know him, I know her. You know, we ain't doing that. If you got a beef with them, then you fight it out. But I really don't want y'all to fight it out. What's your take?
Jumping ain't no one-on-one. Stop lying to these people. You know darn well ain't no one-on-one. What?
That brings back a memory.
A memory, and I did what I could, and I froze. I froze, and then I did what I could.
Okay, and look,
And
if
I
y'all
couldn't
want to
do
know
better.
that, if y'all want to know that story, put it in the comments, and I'll give y'all the story.
And you're not.
I'll give you the story.
No.
Y'all let me know in the comment section.
I tell you, she jumped on you at first, but then a couple months later, here she go with that call again. China! What you done? Doing nothing, just tending to these bruises. I'll just call and tell you that was me that jumped on you. I know you don't really know, but I jumped on you and beat the devil out of you. I hope that's all right. Is that how that went?
Now, when we spoke on the phone, it was when, because I kept saying she didn't jump in, you know, I was convinced, like, no, she didn't. She wouldn't do that. And then when we did have a conversation, she was around a bunch of people and they were just yelling. So it was more like an argument saying, yeah, she did jump in and the reason why she jumped in and stuff.
Okay.
But I have forgave her because I know how her family is. Like, if they're into it with somebody, you know, that's her family. She's got to be in it too. So I forgave her, which I shouldn't have forgave her because she turned on me then just like she's turning on me now by bringing me to court.
All right, let's hear about the check you're suing her for, the bounce check.
I was at work and she was there and we got to chit-chatting. She told me she'd had
Yep, you.
this.
There you go.
She'd had
They be talking all the time. They always got something to say. Yeah, baby.
She said, we was chit-chatting at my work.
this check that she told me she sold her car for. She didn't have a bank account. She needed to put it in a bank account. And I said, well, my bank is next door. She says, well, can I put it in your bank account? And I said, sure. I didn't question her. I've known her since I was 13, 14.
Once again, she's telling
So
me.
Let her
then,
finish.
and so from that point, I said, well, just let me take a break and we can go over there and talk to my accountant together. And she says, well, no, I'm going to put it in the ATM.
Your accountant?
Yeah, well, banker, sorry.
I mean, you might,
So-
hey, you might
So-
run around, you might walk around with your accountant right, you may have enough money. That's how the super rich do it. They have their accountant nearby at all times. Somebody asks them for some money, they say, do I have that? Right.
That's how I be with him. I be like, we got that? Alright, good. We got it. Let's go get it.
I don't care if we do have it. Nope.
Only sometimes he does that, so stop acting like that.
Yeah. But you know, that's just called, you know, being responsible.
Yes, and that's what I am.
No, she far from that shit.
That's why I got my account. Do we got that? Yeah, we got that. Alright.
She whack, y'all. Y'all want to see her screensaver?
No.
Right to the check.
Y'all should see my screensaver before that.
They'll never know.
Yeah, they will. Since you just showed that.
They'll never know.
Just showed me sleeping.
She should have changed it. You should have changed it. Your bald head self.
Bald head is something I can never be.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I'm just messing with her.
Super rich do it.
But yes, so she says, no, I'm gonna put it into the ATM, it's faster that way. And so I says, okay, she puts it in through the ATM. The next day the check clears and she comes and picks me up from my apartment. We go to my bank, they get the money out, give her money, and you know, we go our separate ways, send her a few texts telling her, you know, don't be stranger, yada. So then I called to check my account a week later, and it said that my account was overdrafted for the amount of her check, which I have here.
How long had it been prior to you cashing her check? Had you spoken with her?
I spoke with her. We talked here and there.
Okay, because you said don't be a stranger. That
Yeah.
implied that you all hadn't been in communication much, and she just showed up on your job and said, hey, go downstairs and cash this check. And you said, okay.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, she had beat you out your money. All right. And
People just have no common sense nowadays. Like,
Yeah, that's like a poor decision on her, you know?
yeah. Like, you ain't talked to this girl in so long and she show up at your job. Be like, hey, I need you to cash a check for me. Put it in your bank. What? Hey, I'm not gonna put your check in my bank even if I know you. Even if I be with you every day.
That sound like me. I guess you won't let me do it. Okay, thank you.
ma'am, what do you say to this?
Okay, I was going to Myers because my friend was gonna cash the check for me because I didn't have a bank account. And when I get up there, I see Unique up there and we say hi and we chatted up because yeah, she was at work. And then she told me to come here and ask what I was doing, and I let her know like I'm trying to cash my check, I don't have a bank account. And then she was like, oh, I'll do it for you. And then she's like, my bank's right here. And then I'm like, are you sure it's okay? Like, it's fine, you don't have to. I have someone gonna do it for me. And it's just like, no, I'll do it for you because I don't know who that is, but I don't want anybody to like, you know, get down on you. And I'm like, okay, sure. So she waits a minute, she takes her break, she goes and puts it in the ATM. She said that she'll let me know if it clears and that she'll shoot me some texts and she'll call me and all that stuff. And I even have the text message saying that she didn't do that because she wanted money. She did it because because she wanted to. She offered to do it, so I let her.
All right. Now what? About
So
it bouncing?
Excuse me?
Doesn't matter who offered and who requested.
Right.
It's about bouncing. It's about.
So then
You heard the people in the back, they're like, yeah, like, all that shit don't even matter. Like, nigga, you tell me you gonna see if the check clear. Why she gotta see if the check gonna clear if she says she gonna do it? Obviously, she trusts you enough that the check gonna clear.
a week later, she texts me and says it bounced.
You had something to say, baby?
No, I was just saying, yeah, I'm just giving you.
Okay, with your sex ass. Huh?
And I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, well, I'll give you all the guy's information because she asked for it. So I gave her all the guy's information and stuff, and she couldn't get in contact with him.
That's enough, man.
She couldn't get in contact with him, just like I couldn't, because I was trying to figure out what was going on too. Just like that check bounce, apparently I was scammed too.
What would she tell you when you asked her?
When the day that I called her and told her the check bounced, she said, she said she was surprised. She was like, that's stupid, I'm sorry.
Did she pledge to pay you?
No, she never once offered to help me pay it. And she kept giving me the runaround. And I says, well, I need all this person's information because I have to go and file a police report. All she sent me was an email address and told me to email him and ask him for a job. Well, why am I emailing a car salesman and asking him for a job?
What about the guy who gave you the check?
Yeah, the guy who gave me the check, I was still trying to get in contact with him, figure out when I'm supposed to meet up so I could start
so you
work.
were never able to find him?
Yeah, I could never get in touch with him just like she couldn't.
All right, well, you need to try and find him because you're going to pay for him. The law is that you're jointly and severally liable. She can sue one or both of you. She's chosen to sue you today, and because you handed it to her, she didn't know him, and therefore granting you the judgment. And when you find him, you can sue him and get your money back. But you'll find him now, I bet you. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I be looking, shoot, right then and there as soon as I walk out that courtroom. I'm coming to wherever you at. Wait, she said she couldn't find him, but how you find him in the first place? Did they meet up?
Yeah,
he had to write the check. So where they meet up at?
Yeah.
But he's a carman. He's a car salesman. Yeah. So that means he got a spot. Yeah, I'm on to something. See? Detective looking ass. That's me.
You know who it is?
Who?
Your brother Jamal. He the one who wrote that badass check, that forgery check, right? Yup. I remember that too. I remember who he is. Hey, I see you, bro. I see you right there. Hey, we are done, baby.
Y'all can't even see her because... Oh, I keep going down. Let me come back up.
Now look at her. She got something else. Big head. So look, say thank you for all the support, you all. Continue watching all our videos. Bam, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.